excellent job, and then they get another block there. That's by Joe Patton. Sooner or later, it had to break. You could feel it. And like Norv Turner said, we want to keep the running program going. We want to run a little bit every single quarter until we can pile it up. Don't get caught in spurts. We want to run it consistently, and it paid off.
Blanton tacks on the extra point. Logan, his second rushing touchdown.
It's going up the field.
They're coming after the punt, and it's blocked nicely by the Redskins. Turk gets it away, and Dowdell at his own 13. He brings it across the 15, and he's stopped right there by number 29, Scott Turner. 44-yard punt, 3-yard return. So with under 2 minutes left, Arizona gets it back, trailing 10-6.
Throwing from the complete opposite side of the field. The ball comes out funny if you're a defender. Look at this. This is classic Boomer size. Walks up and changes the play.
Esiason throws deep down the sideline. The reception is made by Dowdell, and he will score. 64 yards, Esiason, who checked off at the line of scrimmage, and Dowdell goes in for 6.
What does Boomer Esiason do? What has he made his living doing? Running a no-huddle, checking, calling plays at the line of scrimmage. He walked up to the center, he changed the play, and they scorched somebody down the right side of the field. Turn it. 84, that's huge. Those are the big plays this team needs. We talked about in the open, Tom. They need to make big plays. That's it right there.
And for Dowdell, his first touchdown of the season. So Butler on for the point after to try and give Arizona a 13-10 lead, and he will do so. So Boomer Esiason, who set 17 University of Maryland records in his days in this area as a collegian, goes for 6 here.
They're playing cover 2, which means everybody's underneath and the safeties are deep. Pounds did not stretch wide enough. It looked like it got a pretty good jam by Carter, and Dowdell got up the
You all shake hands and introduce yourself.
Number 9, Tyrone Stewart. Number 76, Jamal Reed. And number 80,
gentlemen, this is Mr. Brazil.
Number
Who's
71,
going to throw the coin for today?
Number 10, Octavius.
You want to throw the ball
Number
first?
85, Raymond Hall.
Throw the coin first. You're the home team, right? You're the visiting team, right? You're going to call the coin while it's upstairs in the air. You're going to let it hit the ground. If the hand's on the edge, we're going to do it again, okay? Call it loud enough for Mr. Straughn to hear. You calling? You calling it? Okay. You call it loud enough for Mr. Straughn to hear. All right? Toss the coin. Heads he called. It is a head. You have won the toss. You have the ball. Which goal do you want to defend? You want that joint right there. You want to defend over there. Go on that back up over there. Mr. Brazil, you want to toss this gentleman the ball? Back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. Put your helmet on. Put your helmet on. Close to the tight end. Back up a little bit. Which one is tight end? Put your helmet on. And they'll be receiving.
All right, sports fans, welcome back to DC 28 Sports. We're ready to get things started off here at Eastern Senior High School. The 1996 DCIAA Football Championship, nicknamed the Turkey Bowl. The Cardozo Clerks in the white and purple will receive first. Kicking will be the Anacostia Indians, the defending DCIAA Football Champions. And we're off. Here's the kick. Delvin Smith with the kick. Low kick picked up by Reginald Brooks. Brooks is knocked out of bounds by Cato June. And sports fans, we're ready to get this party started right. Antoine, this should be a great ball game.
Yes, we should have a great ball game. These two teams matched up early in the season where Anacostia took the victory, but Cardozo made a comeback near the end, but just fell short. So we should have a great championship game here today.
So that should give the edge to the Indians coming into this ball game. A 10-point victory over the Clerks at Cardozo. So Cardozo will have possession first. Their starting QB is number 10, Octavius Cash. Deep in the backfield, number 34, Stephen Davis. The dangerous wide receiver is number 21, Sheik Pearson. Here's the handoff to Davis early. Stephen Davis up the left side. Stephen Davis still on his feet and finally brought down as he crosses the 45, close to the 50. Nice pickup on first down for the Clerks to pick up a 15.
Nice pickup of 15, and Stephen Davis coming out early, moving the chains. 1st and 10 for the Clerks.
So Cardozo doing what they do best, hand the football off to their great running back, Stephen Davis. 1st and 10 for Cardozo. Ball placed on the 48. Cash, hand off to Davis once again. This time he picks and chooses his way up the middle. Finally brought down after a pickup of 1. So 2nd and a long. 8 for Cardozo. Smith on the tackle for Anacostia.
Second and 9 for the Clerks. Cash with the fake handoff.
Pearson's wide open. The reception is made by number 80, Eric Johnson, but Antoine had Sheik Pearson wide open in the middle of the zone.
But nevertheless, it's close to the first down.
So let's see what the mark is, and it's going to be 3rd down and short 1. So they're going to bring out a measurement for this one. So we have a list of the all DCIAA defensive and offensive teams here, Antoine.
Yes, and while they take the measure, all offense, left tackle Anacostia is Jamal Reed. Right tackle, Carl Bonds, H.D. Woodson. Left guard, Mike Rouse, H.D. Woodson. Right guard, Tommy Baum, Dunbar. Center, Demetrius Herring, H.D. Woodson. And tight end, Eric James of Anacostia.
So it's going to be 3rd down and inches. And we'll give you the rest of the offense in a few minutes here of the DCIAA all offensive team. Congratulations to all players that made that. So it's going to be 3rd down and short for Cardozo. I wouldn't be surprised if the Clerks just give it to Cash. Octavius Cash, 6'2", 180 pounds. He could just stretch across for this first down. Should be an easy call for the Clerks. So 3rd and short for Cardozo. Just over a minute into the first quarter of action. 0-0 to score. The Clerks with possession first. And there's the QB sneak. Cash has the first down. 1st and 10, Cardozo. So as we continue that list for the all-offensive team.
Split in, Rico Gladden of Dunbar. Front line, Ern Fazell, Spingon. Running back, Stephen Davis of Cardozo. Running back, Nick Fennell of Dunbar. Quarterback, Octavius Cash, Cardozo. And special teams, punt return, Antoine Harris of Anacostia. Kick return, Brian Greenleaf of kicker, Nathan Emirates of Wilson.
Congratulations to all those players. 1st and 10 for Cardozo. Movement by Anacostia on the line. Jumping was number 52. Antonio McFadden moving a bit early, so it's going to put him in the 1st down and 5.
1st down and 5 yards to go for Cardozo at the Anacostia 36-yard line.
Matchup here, 2 great coaches. Coach Robert Richards for Cardozo, and of course, Willie Stewart for Anacostia. Here's the handoff. Play fake, no Sheik Pearson on the end around. He has a lot of room. Pearson slips, goes down, and is stopped by Delvin Smith.
During the playoffs, we saw a lot of players slip here in this dirt patch in the middle of Easton's field. So maybe they not getting the right footing that they need.
Yeah, Cardozo going a bit of trickery there, trying to catch Anacostia off guard, but nice defense by the Indians. Delvin Smith stayed at home.
We have a nice
about 300 play.
We have a nice turnout here at Easton Senior High School with fans still coming in at the gates. 2nd and 8.
Deep back to Stephen Davis. Play fake to Davis Cash. Across the middle, picked off by number 21, Antoine Harris. Harris looking for a block. Brought down by Eric James with the first turnover of the ball game as an INT by Octavius Cash. Penalty flag is down on the field. But Antoine Harris, excellent play out there, cornerback for the Indians.
Yes. Antoine Harris in the right spot at the right time. That interception, we have a flag on the play. And it's personal foul, roughing the passer against Anacostia. So no interception, and Cardozo will move up 15 yards.
So a big penalty given up by the Indians gives the Cardozo Clerks new life here early in the first quarter. 0-0 the score. First possession of the ball game to the Clerks. So a 15-yard penalty. First down and 10 from the 24-yard line of Anacostia.
At the Anacostia 24-yard line.
So Cardozo, they'll get a break here to continue their drive. First and 10 from the 25.
First down and 10 yards.
Cash under center, drops back, hands it off to Stephen Davis. Good block, and Davis trips up on the back of his own lineman, Ricardo Dyson.
Gain of about.
They picked up about 3 on that carry by Davis, so second down and close to 7 for the Clerks.
9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Cardozo driving down the field. Number 5 comes into the game for Cardozo. That's Reginald Brooks.
Second down for the Clerks. Cash hands it off to Stephen Davis. Davis gets a block and gets knocked down. Good tackle by number 45.
18-yard line.
Anacostia. Maurice Leftwich with the stop.
It'll be third down and a long 4.
His drive here has been dominated by Stephen Davis so far for Cardozo.
So far in this game, it looks as if Stephen Davis will be the workhorse for the Cardozo Clerks.
But Cardozo is known to open it up and go to the air with Eric Johnson and also Sheik Pearson to the right of Cash. Cash hands it off. No play fake. Octavius Cash rolling out. Hits Pearson. Pearson is, make that number 80, Eric Johnson. Close to the 5.
And it's first down for Cardozo.
First down, Clerks.
First down and goal to go for Cardozo.
And Antoine, this territory here is Stephen Davis territory.
Yes, it is. Stephen Davis. Very explosive back. He did make the all-DCIAA team for nothing.
Today's TurkeyBowl.
We nicknamed him Sweet Feet Davis last year on our top 10 plays. Let's see what the Clerks do here. Here's the handoff to Davis. Davis up the left side, makes a cut. And Stephen Davis pushes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardozo. So Cardozo strikes first blood here in this DCIAA championship game. 6-0 Clerks.
And Stephen Davis, the workhorse of that drive, and Stephen Davis just powered his way into the end zone.
No doubt about it what Cardozo was doing on that one. Hand off to Davis, right up the left side. Clerks will attempt a 2-point conversion. So that 15-yard penalty comes back to haunt the Anacostia Indians. The Clerks trying to go up by 8. Pearson in the backfield, hand off to Sheik. Pulls off one man into the end zone. The deuce is good. 8-0 is the score, Cardozo. 7:33 remaining in the first. Anacostia set the receiver. Let me come back.
7:33 remaining on the clock. And Cardozo set the kick off on a drive that took 9 plays, 67 yards down the field, and ran 4 minutes and 24 seconds off of the clock, which ended in a Davis touchdown run for 5 yards.
Back deep to receive this kickoff is number 1, Cato June, and also number 21, Antoine Hurst. Roundtree set the kickoff for the Clerks. 8-0 is the score. Cardozo. There's a kick, a low kick. Takes a hop. Will be fielded by Antoine Hurst. Close to the 5. Hurst slips the first man. Antoine Hurst still on his feet, making cuts. And Antoine Hurst finally brought down at the 24-yard line of Anacostia. So 1st and 10 for the Indians, and Antoine is going to be interesting to see who Coach Willie Stewart bring out at quarterback.
Yes, and from the looks, looking to the sidelines, it looks as if it's number 12, Damian Priestley.
And as you might recall, Priestley was yanked after the first half of their playoff game versus the Dunbar Crimson Tide. And Gregorio Cooper came in the second half and sparked the Indians. But Coach Stu opts to go with Priestley here. 1st and 10 for the Clerks in the backfield deep. Is number 1, Cato June. Presley hands it off to June. June up the right side of lateral room, breaks the tackle of Stephen Davis. June finally forced out of bounds by Pearson. Nice pickup on 1st down for Anacostia.
Cato June in the backfield in place of number 6, Terrence Leftwich.
Leftwich is suited up today. 11 yards on that carry by June, so 1st and 10, Indians.
Leftwich.
Wide out is David Graham.
Leftwich bothered by MCL. We don't know how much time he'll see here today, but he is suited up on the sidelines.
Anacostia in the eye. There's the handoff to June, straight up the middle, brought down by number 43, Joseph Johnson with the stop. Pickup of about 4 for Anacostia. 2nd down and a long 6 for the Indians. And then wide out, number 3, Andre Williams. And watch out for number 80, Eric James. The great tight end for Anacostia. Deep back is June. They hand it off to Cato June. Bounces off the first man, but wrapped up in the backfield by number 14, Manuel Talbot with the stop.
Manuel Talbot. Like no game. It'll be 3rd down.
Didn't pick up anything on that carry, so it's still going to be 3rd down and 7 for Anacostia. And Antoine 3rd and long almost spills Eric James for the Indians.
Yes, Eric James, one of the best tight ends in the area.
Quarterback is Damian Presley.
3rd and 7.
Presley under center, running back split in the backfield. 3-2 wide out. Presley rolls out to his right, looking for James. He's open. Eric James is overthrown, picked off by Pearson. Sheik Pearson up the left sideline. He has some room. Sheik Pearson shakes and bakes and is finally stood up, carrying players across the 30. Sheik Pearson finally brought down. INT thrown by Priestley. And that has to shake the confidence of this young quarterback for Anacostia.
Yes, but this game is still early. We have to shake off that interception, go out next drive, and go to work. Not be afraid to put the ball up in the air because this one interception.
And he has to be looking over his shoulder because Coach Willie Stew, I tell you, just won't hesitate to pull him. A 40-yard INT return by Pearson. Pearson, one of the top defensive backs in the area, nearly leading the entire metropolitan area in interceptions. Davis with the carry. Davis takes on the hit and is finally brought down by Leftwich. Also helping on the tackle, number 72, Ballard. Antoine, we have the all DCIAA defensive team here.
Yes, linebackers, Frank Williams from Wilson, Perry Malone, H.D. Woodson, and Delvin Smith of Anacostia. At defensive end, we have Joseph Brown at Dunbar and Emil Lilly at Roosevelt. Defensive tackle, Ricardo Dyson of Cardozo and Antonio McFadden of Anacostia. Our DBs, Willie Bennett of H.D. Woodson, Sheik Pearson of Cardozo, Juan Austin of Roosevelt, Quinard Reed of Phelps. and the punter, Aaron Carson of Dunbar.
Second down and about 10 for Cardozo. Cash back to pass, looking for Talbot, being pressured. Makes the first man miss and gets nailed. Gets close to the 25-yard line. A pickup of about 4 for Cardozo.
6 yards to go. You got an official timeout and a costume player.
A player down on the field for the Indians. I'm not sure what number that is. Number 50, Williams down on the field. So with this injury, we'll take a TO. 8-0. Cardozo Clerks with the lead.
6-yard line of Anacostia.
Third down and 6 for Cardozo. Coming off the field was number 50, James Williams for Anacostia. He's on the bench now being attended to. It's his right leg that's injured. 3 wide receivers set for Cardozo. Davis, the lone back. Anacostia showing blitz. Here they come. Cash right across the middle. Hits his tight end. Johnson breaks the first tackle. Spins off one man. Finally brought down by Harris. Helped by Smith. And also in on the tackle is number 4. But nonetheless, it's a first down for the Clerks.
Looks as if Cardozo is trying to put as many points on the board as possible before Anacostia.
Pass is completed for 12 yards. 4 minutes remaining in the first. 8-0 Cardozo. Cardozo doing a lot of movement on the offensive line here. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. They had to take a TO. Couldn't get it off in time. Timeout by Anacostia make that. So the Indians are a bit confused. That sort of helps Cardozo out a bit. But nonetheless, 8-0 is the score. 3:52 remaining in the first quarter.
Cardozo on the drive, and Cash is 3 for 3 for 35 yards, and tight end Eric Johnson has 3 receptions for 35 yards.
Once again, Cardozo going to the shift. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Lone setback is Stephen Davis. Cash under center. Drops back the pass, looking to his left. Being pressure. Anacostia is there. Great adjustment on defense by the Indians. Their first number 52 for Anacostia. 32 make that Delvin Smith. So second down and long for Cardozo. Coach Willie Stu made that adjustment, getting his players to call that TO.
And right now we see Sheik Pearson re-enter the game and number 88 Raymond Ross.
Then we have a timeout on the field. This time it's taken by the Clerks. 3:19 remaining in the first. Cardozo having to talk about it. Second down is 16 for Cardozo. Ball on the 21-yard line of the Anacostia Indians. Lone wide receivers, Sheik Pearson, and the tight end, Eric Johnson. Running backs in the eye. Deep back is Stephen Davis. Cash with the handoff to Davis, and then immediately with the stop.
This Anacostia defense, they stepped up a notch.
Yeah, big Jamal Reed, number 76, and put him on his back. Jamal Reed, a member of that all-defensive team.
No gain, 16.
No gain on the play.
.250 remaining in the first quarter. Cardozo with an 8-0 lead, looking to add on. 3rd and long.
Cash back, play fake. Being pressured, he's sacked. In the backfield, number 41, Bobby Addison with the sack. I tell you, Anacostia is pumped up on defense right now. Big stop. And it's going to be interesting to see what Cardozo does here. A loss of 10 on the play. The 4th down and long. Not a true field goal kick on the team.
Looks as if they're going for it. I see Cash still on the field going to the huddle. This time, don't be surprised if you see Cash look for number 21, Sheik Pearson.
He's a big play receiver. They need a big play now. They need to get close to the 5-yard line for a first down. Motion, Cash, penalty flag thrown, delay a game against Cardozo, so that will back them up even further.
And this right here just may make them punt.
They might have done that on purpose, just to punt. Let's see, but it looks like the offensive unit is going to stay on the field. Roundtree's coming onto the field, so they just might punt it away. Cardozo lining up.
29 yards.
Offensive set, so 4th down and 29. 2 wideouts, Roundtree and Pearson. Running backs in the eye, play fake to Davis. Here comes the blitz. Cash is stood up and is brought down. Ball is loose.
It doesn't really make a difference. Either way, it's Anacostia ball. And right now, the Cardozo line is breaking down.
Once again in the backfield, number 76, Jamal Reed.
34-yard line.
6'2", 275, Reed in the backfield. He showed us why he's on the DCIAA all-defensive team.
Now, Anacostia wasted no time with the offense. They're ready. Snap the ball. Priestley still the quarterback for the Indians.
3 wide receivers in the game for Anacostia. McDonald in the backfield and hits his tight end James. Eric James is brought down at the midfield mark, tackled by number 5, Brooks. So Coach Stu staying with the quarterback. Priestley threw that big interception, but Cardozo could not convert on a turnover. Score remains 8-0. Clerks with the lead with 1:15 remaining in the first quarter. Once again, 3 wideouts to the bottom of the screen. Graham, Williams, Eric James all lined up at wideout. In the backfield is number 5, Antonio McDonald. Priestley back up pass. Here comes the blitz. Incomplete, and Presley looked a bit scared there that time, Antoine. He saw the blitz coming directly into his face and short popped that one to his wide receiver.
Yes, the blitz was on. Presley had to release the ball quickly or take a loss.
So 3rd down, about 5 for Anacostia.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Surprisingly, the Indians coming out with 2 straight passes after Priestley threw that INT. 2 wideouts. McDonald in the backfield, back to pass once again. Pressure being applied by Dyson. Presley lost it up for Graham. Incomplete. Overthrown. Seriously. And basically, that pressure by the defensive line of Cardozo got there.
The blitz was on, so 4th and 5, and here comes the punting unit for the Indians.
And here comes the special teams of Cardozo back deep. Number 21, Pearson, and also back there with him, number 34, Stephen Davis. On the punt is number 32, Delvin Smith for the Indians. Pearson is back close to his own 15-yard line. Here's the snap. There's the kick. And it was blocked by his own man. So Cardozo would get out of this with great position and hit the back. It looked like Tyrone Stewart. So they're going to give the block to Rusty Burdine, but he was blocked by an Anacostia Indian.
Costly mistakes right now for the Indians.
So basically a stalemate of field position here. Anacostia with it. Cardozo with it on close to their own 40-yard line. Let's see if the defense of Anacostia can step it up once again. Cash hands it off to Davis. Davis follows Ricardo Dyson. Joseph Johnson with a block and is finally out of bounds close to the 30-yard line.
3-yard line. Gain of 8 yards. That'll be 2nd down.
Davis following big Dyson that time. A body snatcher leading the way. A pickup of about 8 for Cardozo. 8-0 score. Cardozo Clerks leading in the first quarter. About 42 seconds remaining in the first. Davis, the deep back. Once again, they get it off to Davis. Davis shakes at the hole. Picks up the first down. 1st and 10, Cardozo.
Inside the 30-yard line.
Stopped by Bobby Addison, number 41.
1st down, Cardozo.
And right now it looks as if the Clerks are going back to Stephen Davis, the man who ran in the first touchdown for the Clerks. 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Cardozo with the 8-0 lead, looking to strike once again.
Cash drops back to pass, looks for Pearson. Quick strike has him. Pearson trying to make June miss, but he stays with him. Good protection by the offensive line of Cardozo. That moves the chains, and Antoine, with the exception, well, that's going to end the first quarter. No signal from the official yet, but there's 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. But with the exception of that last drive, the offensive line of Cardozo has held up pretty good in the first quarter of this contest.
Yes, they have right now, and they're looking to maybe go in the end zone one more time before this quarter's over.
1st and 10, Cardozo. 2 wide outs for Cash. Davis, the deep back, blocking back is Johnson. They hand it off to Davis, but in the backfield is Anacostia. Lost about 5. There's number 72, Ballard, 45, Leftwich, and also number 32, Delvin Smith. Antoine, that's the end of the first quarter with the score 8-0. Cardozo Clerks leading here in this 1996 DCI AA football championship game.
To whom it may concern, I think about my safety and my family's as well, and I'm addressing you because there's no one else to tell. In my world, it's okay to carry a gun or knife. It is not considered wrong to take another's life. My future looks dim and I began to worry. I'm appealing to you to do something in a hurry.
We do not have to live like this. This is our house and we choose our own rules. Earn respect by learning to respect. Peace.
Cash back to pass. The pass is caught by Pearson. Great catch, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardozo. Great concentration by Sheik Pearson. It was tipped by Cato June. 20-yard TD pass. 14-0 is the score, Cardozo.
Right now, going to the big players, Sheik Pearson and Stephen Davis on that drive, and they get another 6 points on the board.
A great catch by Pearson. First TD pass of the game for Octavius Cash. So they score on the first play of the second quarter. 14-0 is the score. Cardozo going for the deuce. Cash rolling out to his right, being pursued from behind by Addison, gets it off and is incomplete. 2-point conversion does not count, but the score remains 14-0 Cardozo. The Clerks leading by 2 touchdowns early.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Cardozo. So that would be 15-yard penalty that will be taken on the kick. So Cardozo with a 5-play drive for 40 yards with a 20-yard touchdown pass from Cash to Pearson.
And that drive only took Cardozo 47 seconds. The interesting part about that, so Anacostia should come out of this with pretty good field position. 11:53 remaining in the first half. Make sure you stay tuned to halftime on DC 28 Sports for the halftime festivities. We got a special treat for you right here on DC 28 Sports. The Clerks set the kick off. Kicking will be Tim Roundtree. Back deep, Antoine Harris and also Cato June for Anacostia. The defending champs trailing by 14 in the first half. There's the kick. Received by number 4. He's taking it straight up the middle and is finally brought down as he takes it to the 46-yard line of Anacostia. So the Indians in good field position, looking for something desperately on offense.
Yes, they are trailing early, 14-0. Anacostia looking for that spot that they had to get in the playoffs in order to come back in the second half and beat the Dunbar Crimson Tide.
And both of these teams are excellent second half teams, but it just might be the team with the better first half. You can continue that over to the second half. Just might come out of this ball game with the championship. 3 wide receivers set, 4 wide outs for Priestley. McDonald in the backfield. Presley drops back the pass, three-step drop, hits his man. That's Chapman. Chapman slips, breaks the first tackle, and goes down close to the 45.
Chapman dives down close to the 30-yard line of Cardozo, the 39. Gain of 9 yards. It'll be
picked up about 9 on that catch and run, so second down is short for Anacostia.
Second down and
4 wide receivers for the Indians.
from the Cardozo 46-yard line.
Priestley back to pass. Blitz coming for him from Cardozo. Pass is complete. First and 10, Anacostia. So the Indians trying to put some points on the board before the half. Going to the air with Priestley.
Right now he's going to the three-step drop and release.
And this is doing nothing but showing the confidence that Coach Willie Stewart has in his young quarterback, Priestley. 14-0 to score. Cardozo Clerks leading with 10:50 remaining in the first half.
10 yards to go for the Anacostia Indians. Quarterback number 3.
Cardozo playing tight coverage. Manuel Talbot on Chapman at the bottom of the screen. Priestley back to pass, being pressured. Lofting it up deep for Chapman. Incomplete.
Incomplete intended for number 8.
Chapman looks like he never looked around to see the ball coming.
Being double covered out there with Stephen Davis and also Pearson.
Second down. And 10 yards.
I'm sorry, there was number 14 Manuel Talbot out there on coverage with Pearson. You're watching DC 28 DCIAA 1996 football championship, nicknamed the Turkey Bowl. Cardozo Clerks versus the defending champion Anacostia Indians. We're in the first half of action, 10:53 remaining. 14-0 to score. Western Division champion Cardozo Clerks with the 2-touchdown lead.
Again, 4 wide receivers for the Indians.
Priestley drops back the pass. Here comes the blitz. Good blocking, lofting it up. Incomplete, intended for Eric James.
Intended for number 80, Eric James.
And James had both defenders beat. Both of them went down, and Pearson getting up a bit slow. Out there in center field also getting up slow is Reginald Brooks, number 5.
Both defenders, Pearson and Brooks, slipped in the little dirt patch over there. Right now it seems as if the players are having troubles in the middle of the field where there is no grass.
Third down for Anacostia. Third down and 10.
Third down, 10 yards to go.
Cardozo showing blitz. Movement on the line.
On the play.
This will make go against Anacostia.
Coming across the line was spur down, but it just might be against the Indians' false start against
Legal procedure against
the champs.
Across the 5 yards. It'll be third down and 15 yards to go from the 36-yard line of Cardozo.
Make sure you stay tuned to halftime for the halftime festivities right here in DC 28. I'm Kwasi Jackson, joined by Antoine Pointer.
For halftime, we have scheduled the H.D. Wilson Marching Band.
There's a timeout on the field taken by Anacostia. 14-0 to score. Clerks leading in the first half.
We're back at East Senior High School, 10:25 remaining in the first half. Pearson being helped off the field, looked a little woozy. We don't know his status as of yet. 3rd and 15 for the Indians.
And hopefully for Cardozo and Pearson, be ready to come back in the ball game soon, but nonetheless it's third down and long. Brian Acosta, Priestley still in that quarterback. McDonald, the lone back in the backfield. Here comes a rush. Priestley goes down. Ricardo Dyson with the sack. And look at the body snatcher go.
And Priestley right now is 3 for 8 in the game, 20 yards and 1 interception. And his counterpart, Octavius Cash, is a perfect 5 for 5 for 61 yards with 1 touchdown.
And Ricardo Dyson is making his presence felt here on the defensive line in this ball game. And the punting unit has to come out on the field for Anacostia. Back deep to receive for the Clerks, number 34, Stephen Davis. The kick will be punted by Delvin Smith. His last kick was blocked by his own player. A short kick. And it takes an Anacostia hop. Goes out of bounds at the 24-yard line. So 9:44 remaining in the first half. 14-0 is the score. Cardozo Clerks with the lead. And we're going to try to keep an eye on Sheik Pearson and see if he attempts to come back in the ball game, but no sign of him yet on the football field.
He is standing up on the sidelines right now.
So Cardozo attempting to put more points on the board before halftime. Cash back to pass. Has a man across the middle of the field. Dropped by Roundtree, but he took a shot from Tyrone Stewart. I think Roundtree really didn't want to catch that one for real.
What a hit. And Roundtree never saw it coming.
Ty Stewart, one of the co-captains on the team for Anacostia, popped him. 2nd down and 10. Delayed handoff to Stephen Davis. Breaks the first tackle, lunges forward for a pickup of a couple. But once again, the defensive line of Anacostia in the backfield of Cardozo.
That was tackled by number 45, Maurice Leftwich.
3rd down for Cardozo. They're hurrying things up. Cash back to pass, looking for Talbot. Throws it behind him. And after going 5 for 5 in this ball game, he's thrown 2 straight incomplete passes.
It'll be 4th down and 10 yards to go.
So 4th down and 10 for Cardozo. Punting time for the Clerks. Back deep to receive for Anacostia. Number 21, Antoine Harris. And his counterpart, number 1, Cato June.
Back to kick number 3, Timothy Roundtree for Cardozo.
Pearson trying to run things off on the sideline.
Number 21.
Looks to be okay. I'm not sure when he's going to return. Roundtree set the kick. Low snap. High kick.
A nice high kick after the
Takes a hop. Harris is going to let it be. And it's down by number 88, Raymond Ross. At the 42-yard line of Anacostia.
31st down.
And Pearson will re-enter the game. Looked to be a little dazed, but he is back in the game. Looks to be okay.
Yeah, Pearson already has an interception and touchdown reception here in this ball game. So Anacostia with it once again, doing absolutely nothing on offense here in the first half of this ball game. It sort of looked like the Anacostia team we saw against Dunbar.
They started off slow and trailed, but they came back in the second half. Draw play to number 5, McDonald, and he is stuffed by 88, Raymond Ross, and number 71, Ricardo Dyson.
2nd down and 12, a loss of 2 on the carry. But McDonald, Anacostia has not done much rushing here in the first half of this ball game. Once again, the absence of Terrence Leftwich is playing a factor in this ball game. He is suited up on the sideline, but he has not made an appearance in this ball game. 2nd down and 12, Anacostia looking to pass. Priestley back to pass, 3-step drop, has his man right through the hands of his intended receiver, Eric James. And the man with the softest hands, self-proclaimed softest hands in the DCIAA, uncharacteristically dropped that one.
Yes, and that's one of the rare drops that you will see from Eric James. And right now, Anacostia is sticking with the 4 wide receiver set as we see Cato June enter the game for number 10, David Graham.
3rd down, 12 yards to go.
8:23 remaining in the first half. 14-0 to score. Cardozo Clerks with the lead. 2 running backs in the backfield. Priestley back to pass. Looking for protection, being pressured. Pass is picked off. Roy Anderson, Gibson, straight into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardozo. 2nd interception thrown in the ball game by Priestley. And Antoine, the Clerks, feeding off the turnovers of Anacostia. Roy Anderson, Gibson doing this thing on the sidelines, pushes it into the end zone. 41-yard INT return by Gibson. 20-0 to score Clerks.
And this has to shatter the confidence of Presley. Right now, Coach Stewart talking to him on the sidelines.
A 41-yard touchdown for Roy.
But it's just the first half, 8:12 remaining, and Cardozo taking a commanding 20-point lead.
Anacostia 0. Cardozo going for the 2 point.
So Cardozo will attempt a 2-point conversion. 8:12 remaining in the first half. The defense of Cardozo making it happen here in the first half. Hand off to Davis. Davis trying to spring it to the outside. Breaks the tackle of Smith. Trying to stop and go up the sideline. Stephen Davis is in for the two-point conversion. What a run by Sweet B. Davis.
And it looked as if Stephen Davis should have been stopped or pushed out of bounds. But 22-0, 8-12 remaining in the first half. Cardozo with a commanding lead. And Cardozo set for the kickoff. Back deep for Anacostia is number 1, Cato June, and number 21, Antoine Hurst.
That interception by Priestley was one he should not have thrown. Great coverage by Gibson, but the 41-yard touchdown interception makes the score 22-0. There's a kick received by Cato June. Cato June looking for some room straight up the middle, and June is nailed as he crosses the 30-yard line, runs into a wall, and Antoine, I wouldn't be surprised if Willie Stu makes a QB change here.
Yes, and it looks as if number 17, Gregorio Cooper, will come in place of Damon Priestley at quarterback. And for Cardozo, Rusty Burdine, his 2 quarterback hurries have forced both Anacostia interceptions in this game. And so we will see a quarterback change. Cooper came in the playoff game to spot Anacostia to a win over the Crimson Tide. So let's see what he does through the day.
So 2 big defensive linemen for Cardozo making their presence felt here in the first half, Dyson and Burdine. Cooper under center. Lone back is McDonald, pass to Chapman. Chapman trying to make a move is tackled by number 1, Norvis Curtis. And also in on the tackle is number 14, Talbot. First down, Anacostia. So the cold quarterback coming off the bench. First pass is complete. That's something that he did against in the playoff game that we saw right here on DC 28, come in and make a sudden impact on the football game. But Anacostia desperately needed some points, trailing 22-0 here in the first half.
Yes, Cooper was the starter for the Anacostia team the first game of the season against Gonzaga on DC 28, but he left with a broken ankle.
Cooper back to pass, pump fakes, he's going deep, looking for his man. Almost a great interception by Pearson, but he did a nice job of breaking that one up. And Pearson, who went off the field a bit boozy, back on the field, and he's wobbling, and Pearson looks like he's about to go down. Not sure what the problem is. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong with Pearson, but he's going to stay on the field. The trainer's going to keep a close eye on him. But nonetheless, it's 2nd down and 10 for Anacostia.
On the sidelines, James Williams will leave the field on a stretcher to have ice on his knee. I hope it's not serious.
2nd down and 10. Cooper back to pass. Cooper pump fakes, lofting it up for James, and it's intercepted by Pearson. Sheik Pearson, the woozy one, with the INT, his 2nd interception of the ball game.
And right now, it looks as if the Anacostia quarterbacks are just trying to force passes that aren't there.
He threw that one into triple coverage that time.
And that's Pearson's 2nd interception of the game.
And nothing's going right in the first half of this ball game for Anacostia. The Cardozo Clerks defense has silenced the Anacostia fans. A 3-yard return by Pearson. But the Cardozo side of the football field pumped up.
Right now, the clock isn't running. The clock is stuck at 8:12.
So they're going to have to keep the official time on the football field. But once again, Pearson goes off the field on this offensive series for Cardozo. 22-0 is the score. Clerks dominating the first half. A timeout on the field taken by the officials. The clock is now moving. But like we said, James Williams will be carted off the field for Anacostia. He's going out with a leg injury. He went out in the first quarter of this ball game, early in the contest. James Williams, the linebacker, 6'2", 200 pounds. There's the handoff to Stephen Davis, right up the middle. But he's met immediately. In the backfield. Picked up about 3.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Second down and 7. Anacostia's defense not trying to allow any more points before the first half ends. Trailing by 22. Hand off to Davis. Stephen Davis up the right side. Davis shake and bake. Close to the 45-yard line.
4 yards. It'll be third down and 3 yards to go.
Cardozo's done a good job of mixing up their offensive plays here. Third down and 3 for Cardozo. Cash, play fake, looking for a Roundtree, completes the pass to Eric Johnson. Johnson trying to stretch forward to the first down.
Johnson brought down.
Let's see what the officials spotted. So it's going to be close. They just might have to call out that chain game. Tyrone Stewart trying to put in his input here.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is your second chance.
And here comes the chain, so it's going to be close. But Antoine, if it's short, do you go for it or do you just kick it away? Do you go for it or kick it away?
I would say go for it right now, but it looks as if they have it. First and 10.
So first down for Cardozo.
First down and 10 yards to go for Cardozo. At the 49-yard line.
The Anacostia Indians have not looked like the champions that they are here in the first half of this ball game. A few mistakes by the Indians. There's the handoff to Davis. Davis trying to follow in the block. Number 76, but there to stop him. Number 75, Brandon Jones. You're watching DC-28 DCIAA 1996 football championship, nicknamed the Turkey Bowl. Right here at Eastern Senior High School on McCarthy Jackson, joined by Antoine Pointer. First half of action has the Cardozo Clerks leading 22-0. Cash the quarterback, bobbles it. Ball is loose on the ground, picked up by Antoine Harris. He's breaking loose, and Antoine Harris will get into the end zone for the first touchdown of the day for the Indians. They finally get on the board. The crowd goes wild. Big play by the defense. 45-yard fumble recovery, touchdown return for Anacostia. And Antoine, that's the big play that they need.
Yes, it is. And in the playoff game, Antoine Harris was the one to spark the offense to get some points on the board. And right now, it looks as if he's doing it again. Stephen Davis with 37 yards on 14 carries for the Cardozo Clerks right there. They're like a mishandle between the center and the quarterback. And the ball was just bobbled in the air.
Took a wild hop. But Anacostia will go for 2, 22-6 the score. So the first turnover of the ball game for Cardozo results into 6 for Anacostia.
Anacostia going for 2 points.
Cooper still in at quarterback for the Indians. Deep back is Cato June. Full back is Antonio McDonald. Lone wide receiver is Andre Williams, but look out for number 80, Eric James. There's the handoff to June. June breaks the first tackle, scoops and skips his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. So 22-8 is the score. Anacostia punching it in.
And the score is Cardozo 22, Anacostia 8.
5:39 left in the first half. Cardozo set to return the kick.
Anacostia Indians set to kick off. Delvin Smith will kick it back to receive. Number 3, Tim Roundtree, and also number 34, Stephen Davis. Pearson not back in the ball game as of yet. There's the kick received by Roundtree. Roundtree taking it straight up the middle, following the blocks. Roundtree knifes his way to the 45-yard line. And Antoine, the Anacostia Indians have some of their returning members of their last year championship team here at this ball game. I see Terry Dixon on the sidelines. 30-yard return by Dixon is here. Andre Thomas is here, and also Dwayne Payne, members of last year's championship team.
Yes, they're here on the field today. And Dwayne Payne is giving some advice to Cooper.
Last year, Payne filled in for the injured quarterback for Anacostia and took him to the championship. But the Anacostia side of the football field starting to get pumped up. 22-8 is the score. Davis, the lone back. Cash back to pass, man pressure. Jamal Reed hits him. He lost it up deep. Has his man bobbled and caught by Manuel Talbot. And look at Talbot. The Clerks with a big game. That ball spotted at the 21-yard line. 42-yard pass completion by Octavius Cash, and Antoine Cash did a great job of hanging in the pocket because Jamal Reed hit him pretty hard.
Yes, he did, but Cash has a very strong arm.
Make that a 35-yard pass completion by Cash.
10 yards to go for the Cardozo.
So 1st and 10 for Cardozo.
At the 20-yard line.
3 wide receivers in the game for Cash. He hands off to Davis. And Davis is brought down in the backfield there. Number 76, Jamal Reed, getting pumped up.
Right now, Anacostia coming with the blitz.
Make sure you stay tuned to halftime for the halftime festivities here on DC 20. About 5 minutes remaining in the first half. 22-8 is the score. Clerks have the lead. 3 wide receivers in for Cash. Davis, the long back. Cash back to pass, looking to his left. Goes across the middle, complete to Johnson. Johnson is tackled by Tyrone Stewart.
And there's a man down on the ground for Cardozo. So with this injury, we'll take a timeout. Looks to be Octavius Cash. We're back in. The injured Clerk was Octavius Cash. And timeout called by Cardozo. See what they want to do. So 4:35 remaining in the first half. 22-8 in favor of Cardozo.
We're back here on DC 28 Sports. 22-8 is the score. You see it right there on the scoreboard. 4:35 remaining in the first half of action. Cardozo with possession. Octavius Cash is back in the ball game for the Clerks. In the backfield deep is number 34, Stephen Davis. But I think the officials are going to have to take Cash out of the ball game. He cannot come back in after an injury. You have to sit out at least one play. So Cash will have to take a seat. And the quarterback will be number 14, Manuel Talbot. He was warming up, doing warm-ups, and he was a quarterback for the McKinley Tech Trainers last season.
Update, Cardozo. The team had, they have 11 first downs, 122-yard total offense. Anacostia 3 first downs and 45 yards total offense. And Eric Johnson, tight end for Cardozo, 5 receptions for 44 yards.
And at quarterback make that is number 3, Tim Roundtree. Talbot is lined up as wide receiver. Look for the handoff. Roundtree keeps it himself. The quarterback keeper. Penalty flag is thrown.
Gain of about 2 yards, but there's a flag on the play.
Pretty kept it himself, and Anacostia saying it's against Cardozo, but it's holding against the Clerks. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty. And Octavius Cash comes back on the field.
There's the call from the official, holding against the Clerks.
19 yards.
3rd down and about 20 for Cardozo.
Back in the game.
They need to get to the 10-yard line for the first down. Cash rolling out to his left. Cash man pursued, throws it high, almost caught by Davis.
Intended for number 80, Eric Johnson.
That pass was intended for Johnson, but Davis almost put that one on the dive and the tip. A third down and long for Cardozo. Fourth down and long for Cardozo.
Looks as if the Clerks are going to go for it.
Cash under center, two wide receivers. Running back split, Cash rolls out to his left, right into the pressure. He fumbles it. Ball is on the ground, still on the ground. Let's see who has it.
Nevertheless, it will still be Anacostia's ball.
But it's Anacostia football. After fourth down, Anacostia did not have possession after the fumble, but first and 10, Anacostia enters the defense for the Indians, bails them out once again.
At the 43-yard line.
So ball at the 43-yard line of Anacostia, 3:57 remaining. Make that 2:57 remaining. In the first half, 22-8 is the score. 3:57 remaining in the first half.
Hard to read the scoreboard with the sun glare.
First down and 10 yards.
Cooper under center.
Quarterback is Cooper.
Cooper back to pass, looking to his right. He has Williams, but throws a short intended for Chapman.
Intended for number 81, Jay Chapman.
And Willie Stewart is throwing a tantrum on the sideline. Second down and 10 for Anacostia. You're watching DC 28 Sports, 1996 DCIAA Football Championship. I'm Anacostia Jackson, joined by Antoine Porter. We're in the first half of action. 22-8 is the score. Cardozo Cooks have led throughout. Two wide outs in for Cooper. Hard snap count draws Cardozo offsides. Dyson and Burdine both moving at the same time.
And right now I'm looking, and Sheik Piston is not in the game for the Cardozo Clerks. Offsides against Cardozo, that'll cost them 5 yards. But Sheik Piston is not in the game.
We'll try to get a report on Pearson at halftime. See what the problem is. But the game must continue. And Cardozo does have the lead. Two wide outs. Cooper back to pass, band pressure. Cooper going across the middle, broken up nicely by Roundtree. Chapman was the intended receiver.
Jim Roundtree. Third down. 6 yards to go.
See what type of adjustments Coach Willie Stu tries to make at halftime. This ball game, this team is trailing. They're trying to make something happen late in the first half. A timeout on the field taken by Anacostia. 22-8 is the score. Cardozo with the lead late in the first half. Anacostia with possession, third down and 6 for the Indians. Cooper still in at quarterback for the defending champs. Two wide outs to the bottom of the screen. And Cardozo coming with the blitz. Cooper lofting it up deep. And it's broken up, almost caught. Incomplete. Stephen Davis with the coverage.
Update on the Anacostia quarterbacks. Gregorio Cooper is 1 for 5 for 12 yards with 1 interception. And Priestley is 3 for 9 for 20 yards with 1 interception. And wide receiver Jay Chapman, 3 receptions for 26 yards.
So neither quarterback for Anacostia putting up impressive numbers here in the first half of this ball game.
Number 32, Delvin Smith, back to kick for Anacostia.
Indians set the punt back deep to receive for Cardozo. Number 34, Stephen Davis. Smith will kick it away for the Indians. Here's the kick. Cardozo putting on pressure. End over end kick. Received by Davis. Davis taking it straight up the gut. Stephen Davis turns on the Jets. He's up the sideline. Stephen Davis with one man to beat. Davis crosses the 20, brought down at the 10. What a run return by Davis.
Stephen Sweet Feet Davis breaking through the line, sliced through the defense like a knife.
67-yard punt return by Stephen Davis. He did not hesitate at all on that one. Somebody put the key in the ignition. He turned it on. Took it up the field 65 yards. First and goal, Cardozo.
So Cardozo knocking on Anacostia's door once again. First and goal.
Change in the backfield. Brooks in the backfield for Cardozo. Handoff. Bounces off one man, is brought down close to the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Like we said in the opening, special teams for both teams are very important because they have some great returnment, and we saw some of the effects of that there. Number 5, Reginald Brooks is coming off the field limping a bit. That does nothing but put Stephen Davis in the backfield once again for Cardozo. So second down and goal for the Clerks. Roundtree, lone wide receiver. Look out for Eric Johnson. He had a big game against Dunbar. There's the handoff to Davis. Davis stopped in the backfield, met by number 73. Ari Harrison with the stop. And Anacostia has sort of tightened up here close to the goal line late in the first half of this contest. So a loss of 2 on the play.
Timeout, Cardozo with 3:06 remaining in the first half. Cardozo leading 22-8. We are back. Cardozo. Third and goal for the Clerks there, looking to get to the end zone. One wide receiver, 2 backs in the backfield. Play action, and Cash is pressure. And Cash looks like he'll keep it himself, looking for a block. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardozo. 7-yard run by Cash.
What a run by Octavius Cash. He took a shot, bounced off the first hit, and bulldozed his way into the end zone. 28-8 is the score. Roy Anderson Gibson is down on the field for Cardozo. But he's up. But Cardozo putting on an impressive offensive explosion here in this first half. And we're going to take a timeout with this injury. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 28-8 is the score, Cardozo.
And we're back. Cardozo going for the 2-point conversion. Touchdown by Cash from a 7-yard run. 3-play drive for it.
The Clerks going for the deuce. Cash back in the game. Roundtree's the lone wideout. Cash rolling out to his left once again. Cash looking for somebody. Throws it low, incomplete. So 28-8 is the score. Cardozo Clerks leading. And 2 minutes remaining in the first half. We're back here on DC 28 Sports with the score 28-8. Cardozo Clerks with the lead. Back deep to receive for the Anacostia Indians. Number 21, Antoine Harrison. Also number 1, Cato Jr. Anacostia needs a big play on special teams. And they had 2 prime time players. Roundtree set the kick. Good kick by Roundtree, end over end, received at the 15 by Eric James. Eric James fumbles the ball. And let's see who has it. Anacostia falls on it. Almost tragic by the Indians. I'm not sure why Eric James decided to receive that one, but it almost turned out to be tragic. But Antoine Sheik Pearson looks like he might not return, at least for the first half of this ball game.
Yeah, Sheik Pearson left the game with a concussion. We saw him go off one time and he looked a little woozy. So he is out of pads right now on the sidelines, and we're not sure whether we'll see any more of him in the second half.
The Sheik definitely made his presence felt in the first half of the ball game. A touchdown reception, 2 interceptions, and a couple of tackles. Anacostia with Cooper.
10 yards to go for Anacostia. Quarterback is Gregorio.
Cooper drops back the pass, looking for Williams, incomplete. And Anacostia is at a tough day putting the ball in the air.
That's Andre Williams. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go.
So second down and 10 for Anacostia.
Reginald Brooks is a transfer from St. John's, where he was one of the top players in the conference last year. This is just his second game of the season. He was a player to watch on this Cardozo Clerk team.
Yeah, his first game was a playoff game that we had. He's wearing the jersey number 5, and once again, Cardozo jumping the gun on the defensive line. Big Dyson and also Rusty Burdine trying to get to the quarterback. 5-yard penalty against the Clerks.
5 yards. It'll be second down and 5 yards to go.
Anacostia trying to spread things out. 2 wide outs for Cooper. Cooper drops back, looking to his right once again. Has Andre Williams. He has the first down and heads for the sidelines.
He's out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by Talbot.
That will stop the clock at 1:40. First and 10 for the Clerks. For the Indians, I'm sorry.
Last year's DCIAA championship football game, we saw Anacostia explode in the second half to put up a record amount of points in the championship game against Dunbar last season. They're going to need an explosion like that to come back trailing 28-8 late in the first half of this one. 2 wide outs to the top of the screen for Cooper. He drops back, looking to his left, lofts it up. Good catch by Williams. Oh, he dropped it. Breaking on that one was Reginald Brooks, looking for the interception, but Williams just could not haul it in.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
In and out of the hands. We've seen a lot of bobbled passes here today.
And let's see if Anacostia does that traditional change of uniforms here at halftime of this ball game, because they do need a change coming out in the second half of this one. Second down and 10 for the Indians.
Second down and
4 wide outs. Got 3 wide receivers for Cooper. Man in motion is Andre Williams. Cooper bobbles a snap, drops it, and he's going to have to cover up. And it's stopped at the 41-yard line. And to bring him down was number 71, Ricardo Dyson. Third down and 11.
11 yards to go.
Anacostia going to the hurry-up offense with a $1:05 remaining in the first half. Williams a long wide out. James in the tight end. Also Chapman. Cooper back to pass, bad pressure. Gets hit from behind. Number 80 with the hit. Johnson puts him down.
11 yards to go.
So 4th down and long for the Indians. And the punting team will come onto the field. Coach Stu. Receiving for Cardozo will be number 34, Stephen Davis, with 52 seconds remaining. Davis had a 65-yard punt return the last time he touched the football. Let's see what he can do this time. Let's see if Smith decides to kick it away from him. There's a kick, but it's partially blocked. Ball on the ground. And it will be 1st and 10 for Cardozo. So the second block punt of the ball game for the Clerks.
At the 40-yard line.
That's the other one. The first one was really a block by Anacostia because he kicked it into his man's back. But right now, nothing is going Anacostia's way. It's blocked by Ricardo Dyson that time, so. Cardozo's defense really stepping up. 5 quarterback hurries have resulted in 3 Anacostia interceptions today.
First down, 10 yards to go.
I'd like to thank our stat personnel here.
Penalty flag thrown on the field.
They're really giving us some good information.
The penalty against Cardozo, pushing back 5 yards. 45 seconds remaining. In the first half, 28-8 is the score. Clerks with a 20-point lead.
It'll be first down and 15 yards.
Too many men on the field for Cardozo.
So that makes it first down to 15 for the Clerks. Cash rolling out to his left. Anacostia putting on the pressure. Pass is caught by Davis. Nice catch. Rolls up on the sticks.
And he'll get right back to the original line of scrimmage.
And the clock is still running.
So the clock continues to run. 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Make sure you stay tuned to halftime.
The hurry-up offense by Cardozo. They spike the ball into the ground with looks to be 18 seconds left.
Third down and 10 for Cardozo. You're watching DC-28 Sports, 1996 DCIAA Football Championship, right here on DC-28, of course. I'm Quasi Jackson, joined by Antoine Porter.
Third down, 10 yards.
Third down and 10 for Cardozo. 2 wideouts to the bottom of the screen for Cash. 3 wideouts. Long back to Stephen Davis. Pressure been applied by Anacostia. Cash going deep for Talbot. Manuel Talbot made the adjustment. Could not catch it.
And that would have been another big catch from Manuel Talbot. It went right between his hands. He should have had that one. He made the adjustment, but I guess he never saw it.
Yeah, he never really saw that one. He had to make an adjustment while the ball was in the air.
Great effort by Talbot.
But it's 4th down for Cardozo. 12 seconds remaining in the first half.
10 yards to go.
So Cardozo will, of course, go deep once again. 3 wideouts to the right of Cash. Cash dumps it off to Davis. Right there for Anacostia. Davis making a couple of men miss. Stephen Davis still on his feet, but finally brought down from behind with no time remaining in the first half. And that's the end of the first half with the score. 28-8. Cardozo Clerks leading the defending DCIAA football champions. Make sure you stay tuned to halftime right here on DC-28 Sports for the halftime festivities. Don't go anywhere.
Ben Derby is a young man who gets an internship at Sidewalks Inn. Sidewalks Inn is a daycare center for homeless children. At first, he was upset about having to spend his spring vacation working with kids. His best friend Felix thinks he's crazy for actually going. Ben begins to have fun taking the children on different activities until he suspects that some of the kids are being abused by their parents. To find out what is really going on, read Almost a Hero by John Newfield. This book talk has been brought to you by DC Public Library, School Without Walls, and DC-28.
Did you think that your team would do this well in the first half?
No, usually when we play Anacostia, it's usually very close games, but Willie Stewart isn't out of this game yet, so we got to come out and play better in the second half than we did in the first half.
Okay, and what changes would you make for the second half?
Well, we're probably going to try to run the ball, see if we can control the line of scrimmage a little more. We got a few injuries. I don't think Sheik Pearson's going to be able to play, so we're going to be a little weakened in the second half. But we're just going to try to hold on to this lead, but we're still going to try to be aggressive.
What are some adjustments that your team will make for the second half?
I guess first of all, we got to do a little better job of taking a quarterback. That's first, so we can throw the football. Defensively, we just got to do a better job of eliminating all the big plays Cardozo made in the first half. I assure you, we'll be fine. We'll be fine in the second half.
And also, Cardozo has a lot of injuries. How will you use that to your advantage?
Well, I'm sorry about the kids being hurt, but football is a man's game. You know, so we got to work with it. Okay.
A leak like this wastes 50 gallons a day. This can cost you $30 a month. So fix all those leaks and remember, use water wisely.
Every drop counts.
One in 3 American children is not prepared to enter kindergarten. Be a hero. Volunteer. Call 1-800-6-CHILDREN.
Middle of the field. Anacostia trailing by 20 points, 28-8 is the score. And we have the latest word on Sheik Pearson. As you heard, Pearson might not return here in the second half of this contest as we take a look at the Cardozo bench. He's on the bench, not suited up. We'd like to thank DeAndre Hall with the halftime report here at Eastern Senior High School. You're watching DC 28 DCIAA Football Championships. Anacostia Indians versus the Cardozo Clerks. As you can see, the Indians did not change into their red uniforms coming out in the second half, something that they did in the playoffs and also we saw them do in the playoffs. But Antoine, coming out here in the second half, what do you think the Indians have to change?
Really, Anacostia, they have to come out and play aggressive football. In the halftime interviews, Coach Stewart promised us that the second half won't be like the first.
The first half of the quarterback position for Anacostia was terrible. Neither quarterback played it very impressively at all. They had a combined 3 interceptions between them both, Cooper and Priestley. Set the kick is Roundtree back to receive Harris and June. Takes a hop and Antoine Harris will scoop it up. Harris straight up the middle. Antoine Harris braced the first tackle and is brought down by his pads at the 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Indians. So Gregorio Cooper is going to come out at quarterback for Willie Stew's Indians. Cooper, 3 wideouts to his right. He hands it off to the back. McDonald, Antonio McDonald right up the middle of the field is bumped down from behind by Benjamin Brooks. So the Indians trying to get the crowd into a big play on first down.
Yes, the Indians come out running. 21-yard gain by McDonald. As I said, Coach Stewart said the second half will not be like the first.
Well, the Indians faced with a 20-point deficit starting the second half off. 28-8 is the score. Clerks dominated the first half. Only touchdown for Anacostia came off of a fumble recovery and return by Antoine Harris. 2 wideouts to the bottom of the screen for Cooper. Movement on both lines. Both teams pointing. Let's see who the officials call it against. an encroachment called against the Clerks. So a 5-yard penalty to start things off against the Clerks.
At the 39-yard line.
Cardozo trying to hold on to their 20-point lead. 11:19 remaining in the third quarter. 28-8. Anacostia with the ball.
Graham and Williams in that wide out. Cooper rolls out to his left, going for Chapman. Chapman makes the catch. Nice catch by Jay Chapman. We know him about on the basketball court, and we saw what he could do in the football field right there with that catch. First and 10 for the Indians. 19-yard reception for Chapman. So Cooper coming out of the locker rooms, trying to put something together here for the Indians.
And Sheik Pearson is out with the concussion. He will not return to the game.
We have a packed house here at Eastern Senior High School. 3 wide receivers in the ball game for Cooper. Cooper looking to his right, being pressured, throws it up for grabs. Nice catch by Eric James. Picked up 1 on that reception. So something positive for the Indians that time. And Cooper has completed all passes he's thrown attempted here this second half.
And this is just how Anacostia came on the second half against the Crimson Tide in the semifinals of the playoffs. They were trailing 6-0 at halftime. They came back, changed the uniforms, and changed their game as they actually shut Dunbar down to win and move on to the Turkey Bowl.
Yes, but a 6-point deficit is a lot different from a 20-point deficit. And the Indians are going to have to make up some ground. Cooper. 3 wide outs to the bottom of the screen. Movement once again, and Cardozo have had problems with that here in this ball game. Jumping the snap. So a 5-yard penalty assessed against the Clerks. 2nd down and 4 for the Indians. Cardozo had been bitten by the penalty bug. His 7 penalties for 40 yards. Cooper rolls out, throws it up, has his man. Nice catch by Chapman into the end zone. Touchdown, Anacostia.
And Cooper just came out and sparked this offense here in the second half.
13-yard TD pass for Gregorio Cooper. 4 for 4 on that drive. 10:24 remaining in the third. 28-14 to score. Defending champions coming out in the second half and putting up points in a hurry. The Indians will go for the deuce.
Anacostia going for 2.
Going for the 2-point conversion.
Hand off to Cato June. June using his speed to spring it to the outside. 2-point conversion is good, and Anacostia right back in it. 28-16 to score. Cardozo with the lead.
And the score is now 28. Picking off for Anacostia number 32 is Nelson Smith.
Anacostia with a 4-play drive that went 65 yards down the field, took 1 minute and 30 seconds off of the clock. Set the kickoff to Cardozo. Back deep, number 34, Stephen Davis, number 3, Timothy Roundtree.
Well, it's a 12-point lead for the Clerks. Here's the kick by Delvin Smith. Got under that one. End over end kick. Takes a hop. Stephen Davis comes up to receive it. Stephen Davis breaking tackles. Davis springs it out to the left side. Popped from behind by Joe. Fumbles it out of bounds, but Cardozo will retain possession.
29-yard return by Stephen Davis.
29-yard return for Stephen Davis.
And this Anacostia team looks to be fired up.
Now let's see what the Indians can do on defense here. Davis, the D-back. They had it off the Davis, penalty flag thrown. She was a penalty against. Penalty against Cardozo. Their 8th penalty of the ball game. And 8 penalties for 45 yards for the Clerks. First and 15. Hand off to Davis. Davis straight up the middle. Picked up about 3 on that carry.
Page 3. It'll be second down and 12 yards to go.
Second and long for Cardozo. 28-16 to score. Watching DC 28 Sports. DCIAA football game of the week. Carl Jackson and Antoine Pointer at Eastern Senior High School for the 1996 DCIAA football championship. Ricardo Dyson coming out of the ball game. Equipment problem. See if Anacostia tries to take advantage of his absence on the offensive line of Cardozo.
The Raiders begin play once again. Second and 13 for the Clerks.
Running backs in the eye. Play fake to Davis. Cash bend pressure spins off the defender, but slammed down by Bobby Addison. Addison getting pumped up. And Anacostia's defense broke through the line of scrimmage. And like I said, they took advantage.
A 12-yard loss with the sack. And so it's 3rd and long for the Clerks.
And they took advantage of the absence of Dyson on the offensive line. Timeout on the field taken by the Clerks. Anacostia trying to get the momentum on their side, trailing 28-16. 28-16 is the score. There you see it. It's on the scoreboard. Cardozo with it, faces the long 3rd down. 3 wideouts for Cash. He drops back the pass. Being pressured by Addison once again. Throws it incomplete. Nice defensive play by Bobby Addison. 2nd straight time he ends up in the backfield of Cardozo.
Anacostia with 4 sacks on the day that have came up to minus 37 yards. And Bobby Addison with 2 sacks that equal up to minus 22 yards.
So it's punting time for the Clerks. Back to receive Antoine Harris and also number 1 Cato June.
Antoine Harris and number 1 Cato June.
8:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter. High snap. Roundtree receives it, gets off a nice kick. June lets it hop. Harris decides not to pick it up, and
at the 38-yard line, it'll be 1st down. 10 yards
so
to go for Anacostia.
1st and 10 for Anacostia. So the Indians got away with a penalty there, Antoine. They had too many players on the field, but the officials did not see it. But nonetheless, it's 1st and 10 for the Indians. 2 wideouts, 3 wide receivers in the game for Gregorio Cooper. The last drive for the Indians was by far their most impressive of the ball game. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for Leftwich, who's in the ball game, straight across the middle. Eric James. James rolls over the first tackler, tackled at the 35. Eric James picks up the 1st down for Anacostia. 27-yard pass and catch and run for the Indians. And Eric James makes his presence felt in the 2nd half of ball games that was evident in the playoff game against Dunbar. And you hear the tomahawk chop. First and 10 for Anacostia. 28-16 to score. Sports fans, we have a new football game on our hands. 3 wide receivers in the game for Cooper. Cooper back to pass, being pressured. He's going deep. Cooper looking for Andre Williams. The adjustment, great catch. Oh my goodness. What a grab by Cooper. Williams, making Williams. I'm sorry, Cooper with the pass, Williams with the catch. And the sports fans, I think it's safe to say Mr. Momentum has changed his address. 31-yard pass by Cooper. Mr. Momentum sent in the postage, sending that mail to a new house because the Indians are right back in.
And we have a timeout on the field. And Cardozo wants to slow this momentum down.
First down and goal for the Anacostia Indians. Gregorio Cooper has looked like a new quarterback here in the second half of this ball game. 4 for 78 yards and a TD pass in the second half of this contest. Running back to the eye, Cato June, the deep back. Blocking back to Antonio McDonald. Graham, the wide receiver. Hand off to June. June up the left side. Breaks 2 tackles. June trying to cut it back. Still on his feet and is. Lunges his way forward close to the end zone. Penalty flag thrown. No signal for a touchdown, but it just might be a face matching call against Cardozo. And what a run by June. That effort by June picked him up 3 yards. Oh. So the penalty is against Anacostia. Illegal assistance is the call against the Indians. Offensive lineman or someone helping June forward. So that's going to be a penalty assessed against Anacostia. It should be a second. First down and goal for Anacostia. So it's not a loss of down, it's a loss of yardage. Williams split out wide to the top of your screen. McDonald and June in the backfield. Look out for Eric James. Cooper drops back to pass. James slips off the line of scrimmage, gets up, pass is intercepted. Number 3, Tim Roundtree with the INT, brings it out to the 6-yard line. 4th turnover of the ball game for Anacostia. 3rd interception thrown by Cooper. 2nd interception thrown by Cooper in this ball game. But this one is probably one of the biggest because that builds the defense of Cardozo out.
5-yard return.
5-yard return by Cardozo. So first down and 10 for Cardozo, deep in their own territory.
Quarterback number 10 is Davis catch. Pass hands off to number 34.
Stephen Davis with the carry.
Davis loses 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and
this Anacostia defense played very good here in the second half of this ball game. That was the first incomplete pass of the ball game for Cooper, the second half for Cooper, but it was actually complete but to the wrong team. Cash hands it off to Davis once again, looking for some room, but Anacostia's defense right there to make the stop.
it'll be 3rd down and 10 yards.
So 3rd down and 10. Man's going 3rd down and 10. You're deep in your own territory. Play call, please, sir.
So right now, I pitch the air. You don't have Sheep Pearson out there with security blanket. Right now, I think that you would have to go toward the sidelines, I guess.
All right, Coach Pointer makes his call. Let's see what Coach Richardson for Cardozo does here. 2 wide outs. They're going to the air. Pass is incomplete. So they will be forced to punt from deep in their own territory. Antoine, they did what they said, but the pass was just not on target by Octavius Cash.
No, it wasn't. I have an update. Sheik Pearson is back in his pads on the sideline. might attempt to make another appearance here in the second half. He's walking around on the sidelines with his pads and helmet on.
So Pearson up on his feet, not in the ball game at the moment, but it is punting time for Cardozo. Back deep to receive for Anacostia, number 21, Antoine Harris. Oh, Roundtree misses the ball. Ball on the ground. Anacostia has it in great field position. That's unbelievable. And he just never seen anything like that.
Hey, we've seen just about everything here today.
Antoine, we said special team will play a factor in this ball game, but we didn't think special teams would play this type of a factor in the game.
We have an injured man on the ground. That's number 70. So with this injury, we'll take a timeout. 5:05 remaining in the third quarter.
First down and goal for Anacostia. Cooper under center. Pitch out to Terrence Leftwich. Leftwich's first appearance in the postseason and is met by Reggie Brooks. And Brooks is down. Trying to get helped up by Roy Anderson Gibson, but they're going to have to take a timeout. Brooks with the big stop, but he's injured at the moment. 4:54 remaining in the third. 28-16 Clerks. Anacostia with it. Reginald Brooks off the field under his own power. But Anacostia has it. Second down and goal. You see the Indians, they tried to go with Terrence Leftwich, who had his first carry in a couple of weeks there. Not successful. So June is back in the backfield for the Indians. Graham in at wide receiver. Chapman and James, the tight ends for Cooper. 28-16 is the score. Movement on the line. Both lines, they might call this one against Anacostia. Call will go against the Indians. So after the shank punt, the Indians having a great field position, but right now they're just moving backwards.
17 yards.
Moving was number 72, Ballard for Anacostia. He's lined up over Dyson, and I wouldn't be a little ashamed to move either. If I'm lined up over the big box now. Second down and goal for Anacostia. Graham alone, wide out once again. Cooper back to pass, looking for Chapman. He's open. Broken up by Talbot. Nice play by number 14, Manuel Talbot for Cardozo. Broke up a short touchdown for Anacostia. So a big third down for the offense of Anacostia. Touchdown and a two-point conversion pulls them within 4 of the Clerks. Andre Williams in at wide receiver, number 3. June and McDonald in the backfield. Cooper drops back to pass, looking for, I'm not sure who he was looking for. That time he had both McDonald and James in the area, but this just might be roughing the passer call against Cardozo, and Cooper hasn't gotten up off the field yet. Oh, there he is. He finally gets up. This might be a personal foul, and that just might bail the Indians out here. Waiting for the call from the official. So they're marking it off, so it's going to be happy. Distance to the goal line. Personal foul against Cardozo. So we saw a roughing the passer call against Anacostia in the first half, and it led to a Cardozo touchdown. Let's see if the Clerks can get the same results here in the second half with 4:05 remaining in the third. Keeps himself straight up the middle. Gregorio Cooper is stopped short of the goal line. But nonetheless, it's going to be second down and goal from about the 1. A stop made by number 13 for Cardozo.
3:46 remaining in the third quarter. Anacostia looking to get into the end zone.
Second down and goal to go.
Wouldn't be surprised if the Indians go to the play action pass looking for one of their tight ends here in this area. Cooper with the count. There's the handoff to McDonald. He picks his way close to the end zone. Touchdown, Anacostia. 22-28 to score. Anacostia trailing by 6 in the second half has been all Indians.
Cardozo, they had 9 penalties on the day for 53 yards, and 4 penalties have resulted in first downs.
And the big one here was that roughing the passing call that put Anacostia half the distance to the goal line, and here comes the tomahawk chop from the Indian faithfuls. The Indians will attempt a 2-point conversion. 22-28 to score. Cardozo with the lead. 2-point conversion, if they convert it, will pull the Indians within 4.
Anacostia with a 4-play drive for 9 yards that took 1 minute and 58 seconds off of the clock. McDonald with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Cooper with the handoff to June. Nobody touched him as he gets into the end zone. 2-point conversion. 24 to score. Cardozo on to a 4-point lead. Anacostia is set to kick off to the Clerks. Back to receive for Cardozo. 34 Stephen Davis and also Roundtree. The Indians doing what they did to the Dunbar Crimson Tide in the playoffs, shutting them out in the second half. Cardozo hasn't done anything here. 4-point lead for the Clerks. There's the kick by Delvin Smith. Low kick. And it goes out of bounds. Nice play by Brooks to let it roll. Penalty marker thrown, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Cardozo. Ball will be spotted at the 35. Let's see what Cardozo is going to do here on offense. Do they go back to Stephen Davis, who's been shut down here in the second half, or attempt to get the passing game going? Pearson is yet to come back into the ball game. There's a timeout on the field taken by Anacostia. 28-24 to score. Cardozo with the lead.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm reading My Name Is Not Angelica by Scott Odell.
What is it about?
Well, it's about this girl, and she was kidnapped from Africa and enslaved in America.
That sounds like a hard life.
Definitely.
You saw it?
Yes. I learned at the public library.
Girl, show me some more.
To find this book, go to your local library. This book talk has been brought to you by School Without Walls and DC 28.
They're back in Cardozo. This half had no first downs, and they are -8 total offensive yards.
So I think it's safe to say the Clerks have been shut down. Pitch out to Davis. Davis looking for some room. Slips the first tackler. Gets past the line of scrimmage for a pickup of about 2.
Gain of a yard, it'll be second down and 9 yards.
Second down for Cardozo. A long 8 for the Clerks. 3 wideouts once again to the left of Cash. No, make that the shift thing. He comes back. Wideouts to the right of Cash. Cash drops back the pass, looking to his left. Being pressured by Addison. Goes down. Eric James in the backfield and also there. Number 73. Javon Busby with the sack. Third down and long for Cardozo.
And that's 5 sacks for Anacostia defense.
Look for the Clerks to put it in the air. Cash back to pass. Being pressured, throws it up. Incomplete. And Octavius Cash is really upset.
He's not getting any protection back there in the pocket.
The offense for Cardozo has sputtered here in the second half. So Anacostia will get it on the punt and a chance to take the lead. A touchdown will give them the lead here in this ball game. Their first lead of the contest. It trailed 28-24. 1:46 remains in the third quarter. Receiving for Anacostia is Harrison June. There's the kick. Nice kick by Roundtree. Antoine Harris comes up to receive it. Called fair catch. That's the first time I've ever seen Antoine Harris call a fair catch from the punt.
28-yard, 27-yard.
27-yard punt. Caught by Roundtree. So first and 10 for Anacostia. Gregorio Cooper. Number 17 coming out. The quarterback for the Indians. Anacostia scores 16 unanswered here in the second half. Three wideouts to the bottom of the screen for Cooper. Long back is McDonald. Cooper fumbles a snap, takes a dive, and so Cooper pulling back a bit early, unable to pick that one up. So that puts Anacostia in a near definite passing situation for the next 2 downs. You're watching DC 28, 1996 DCIAA Football Championship. Cardozo Clerks versus the defending champion Anacostia Indians. Quasi Jackson joined by Antoine Pointer with 1:05 remaining here in the third quarter of championship football action. 4-point lead for the Clerks. Ricardo Dyson busts through the line of scrimmage, fumble, and Cardozo picks it up. With the recovery. Recovered by Rusty Burdine. Ricardo Dyson busting the line of scrimmage like a man possessed. Cooper had no chance to set up, and Cardozo has a chance to extend on their lead. And a Cardozo fan started. And a Cardozo fan, some of them going to the tomahawk chop. There's the handoff to Davis. Stephen Davis trying to cut. Penalty flag thrown. 40 seconds remaining in the third. Face masking penalty assessed against the Indians. And Anacostia has done a good job, for the most part throughout this ball game, containing Stephen Davis out of the backfield.
Yes, they have.
Field trying to get their team some inspiration here. They need some points. 28-24 score. Clerks been shut out in the second half. There's a handoff to Davis. Davis tripped up in the backfield by number 32, Delvin Smith.
And Davis looks to be hurt.
Davis coming into this ball game with a tender ankle. Ankle he injured against the McKinley Tech trainers. We saw him re-injure it in the playoff game against Woodson. He's getting up.
And Delvin Smith is also hurt for the Anacostia Indians.
So Smith went down after. I'm not sure what happened to Delvin Smith. He was up and okay, but just sort of collapsed. So we're going to take a timeout with 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Janine woke up in a cold sweat with one thing echoing through her brain. Who was this guy in her bathroom?
Meanwhile, Barry was thinking, whose bathroom am I in?
Janine remembered going to the party the night before and getting smashed out of her mind.
Barry remembered getting drunk and acting really stupid.
Eventually.
The whole evening came back.
Oh, I must be really stupid.
I must be really dumb.
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
Well, what did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What about?
What about?
What about AIDS? Then they both realized, much to their relief, that unlike the rest of us,
they were just cartoons.
Get high.
Get stupid.
Get AIDS.
We're back, 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Stephen Davis, 33 yards and 21 carries.
Cardozo spreading things out, one-on-one coverage. For Anacostia, cash back to pass, being pressured. Going for his receiver, has a great catch, dropped by Manuel Talbot. Oh my goodness.
I thought for sure that Talbot had that one in for another 6 points for the Clerks.
Antoine Harris did a good job of using the sideline as his ally that time. Manuel Talbot didn't have that much room to catch that one. So it's going to be third down and long for Cardozo. Both Stephen Davis and Delvin Smith walked off the field under their own power. No, actually, Davis was helped off the field, but Smith looked like he just had the wind knocked out of him. Delvin Smith is back in the ball game, number 32 for Anacostia. In the backfield for Cardozo, Reginald Brooks, number 5, number 43, Joseph Johnson, wideouts, Talbot and Roundtree. Cash, back to pass, goes across the middle, pass too high, incomplete, intended for Johnson. So fourth down and Cardozo not looking all that sure on offense.
2 seconds left in the third quarter.
It looks like Cardozo is going to go for it on fourth down. So we know one thing, they're going to go to the air. Roundtree lined up to the top of the screen, Talbot at the bottom of the screen, running back split in the backfield, Brooks and Johnson. 2 seconds remaining in the third. Cash rolls out to his right. Octavius Cash passes incomplete. And Anacostia will have possession as teams switch ends of the football field. Fourth quarter coming up at DCIAA 1996 football championship game. 28-24 is the score. Clerks with a 4-point lead.
Time as a junior achievement elementary school volunteer can be a little scary. Can you get kids that young to think about their futures? Call us about volunteering and you'll see. We'll supply you with training for this new program and the kids will supply plenty of motivation.
Influence are you under?
We're back to start off the fourth quarter. Octavius Cash is 0 for 6 this half. The Cardozo offense is struggling.
Due in mainly parts of that Anacostia defensive line.
10 yards to go for Anacostia. The quarterback is Gregorio.
Cooper in the center. Hands it off to June. Cato June looking for some room. Wrapped up by Ricardo Dyson. Also there, number 50, Roy Anderson Gibson.
Number 71, Ricardo Dyson. And number 80, Eric Johnson. Gain of 6 yards to go.
And pick up of about 4 on the carry for Cato June, so 2nd down and 6 for Anacostia. Second half has been dominated by the Indians.
2nd down and 6 yards to go for the Anacostia Indians.
Cooper in the center. Ricardo Dyson jumps offside once again. So the penalty will go against Dyson, and that sort of hurts Cardozo. 10 penalties against Cardozo for a total of 58 yards, and that hurts.
Stephen Davis went out with a foot injury, but he is back in the game right now.
He's playing safety. Cooper going to the hard count once again. Penalty flag thrown. Trying to draw Cardozo offside. Second straight penalty against the Clerks. The 11th penalty of the ball game for a total of 63 yards.
Right now, Anacostia, Cardozo, they're just giving away first downs.
Cooper on the center once again. 10:50 and counting remaining in the ball game. 24-28 to score. Handoff to Cato June, but he's stuck. Ricardo Dyson at the bottom of everything. Neither team has had success running the football at all here in this ball game.
2nd down and 10 yards to go.
There's the handoff to Cato June once again.
Okay, we're on.
So as the timeout on the field taken by the Indians, 9:43 remaining in the game.
In a life-threatening emergency, you should know what to do. Say a loved one exhibits unusual symptoms. The first thing to do is...
Clear!
No. The first thing to do...
Help! Tourniquet!
No! The first thing you do is pick up the phone and dial your emergency number.
Call 911 first.
Right.
How about mouth to mouth?
I don't think so.